In the heart of Southeast Asia, a land of extraordinary beauty and untamed wilderness endures. This is Vietnam, a realm of towering limestone karsts that pierce the morning mist, and dense ancient forests that have stood for millennia. From the rugged peaks of the Annamite Mountains to the sprawling Mekong Delta, this is a world shaped by the forces of nature. The air is thick with the scent of damp earth and blooming orchids. The soundscape is a symphony of unseen creatures, a constant hum of life that speaks of a world teeming with secrets. Here, beauty and peril exist in a delicate, eternal dance. The mountains rise like sleeping giants, their peaks often shrouded in a thick blanket of cloud. This is a challenging world. The weather can change in an instant. A calm, sun-drenched morning can give way to a torrential downpour, turning gentle streams into raging torrents. The wind howls through narrow passes, a lonely and persistent voice in this high-altitude kingdom. For the creatures that call these mountains home, every day is a test of endurance. Survival is not a given. It is a prize earned through strength, cunning, and an unbreakable will to live against the overwhelming odds presented by this formidable landscape. One such inhabitant is the elusive Duc Langur. With its colorful coat, it looks like a creature from a storybook. But its life is far from a fairy tale. It spends its days high in the canopy, moving with breathtaking acrobatic grace from one branch to another. It must remain constantly vigilant. The forest floor is a place of danger, and even the sky is not safe. Every rustle of leaves, every shadow that passes overhead, could signal the presence of a predator. Life here is lived on a knife edge, a constant balance between finding food and avoiding becoming food for something else. This vast, untamed kingdom is a mosaic of different worlds, each with its own unique set of rules. The misty mountains give way to dense jungles, deep river systems carve their way through the land, and open grasslands stretch towards the horizon. Each environment presents its own challenges and its own opportunities. The creatures that live here have adapted in remarkable ways to survive. They are the living embodiment of resilience, the inheritors of a wild legacy. Their story is one of struggle, of adaptation, and of the fierce, unyielding battle for survival that plays out every single day in this wild heart of Vietnam. Deep beneath the mountain mists lies the rainforest. It is a world of perpetual twilight, where the dense canopy blocks out the sun. Sunlight dapples the forest floor in fleeting patches, illuminating a world of vibrant green. The air is heavy and still, thick with humidity and the smell of decay and new life. Here, sound travels differently. A snapped twig can echo like a gunshot, betraying a creature's presence to all who are listening. This is a place of secrets, where life and death unfold in the shadows. Every creature must master the art of silence, whether it is hunting or hiding from the hunters. The clouded leopard is a master of this silent world. It is a ghost of the forest, a magnificent predator cloaked in a coat of beautiful cloud-like spots that render it almost invisible among the leaves. It moves with a stealth that is almost supernatural. Its large paws allow it to walk silently over the leaf litter, and its long tail provides perfect balance as it navigates the high branches. It can climb down trees head first, a rare and remarkable skill. It is an ambush predator, relying on patience and surprise. It can wait for hours, motionless, for the perfect moment to strike its unsuspecting prey. Its prey must be equally adept at the game of survival. A sambar deer, for instance, forages nervously on the forest floor. Its large ears swivel constantly, capturing every sound. Its sensitive nose tests the air for any hint of danger. Every moment is filled with tension. The deer knows it is being watched. It can feel the unseen eyes of the forest upon it. It must find enough food to sustain itself, but it cannot afford to let its guard down for even a second. A moment's inattention could be its last. The forest demands constant vigilance. It is the price of life. This silent, deadly dance between predator and prey is the heartbeat of the jungle. It is a timeless drama that has played out for countless generations. The clouded leopard and the sambar deer are locked in an evolutionary arms race. The leopard evolves to be a more efficient killer, and the deer evolves to be a more effective survivor. This intricate relationship shapes the very fabric of the forest ecosystem. It is a brutal, yet essential part of the natural order, a stark reminder that in this wild kingdom, survival is a game of skill, luck, and relentless determination. The great rivers of Vietnam are the lifeblood of this land. They flow from the mountains, carving deep valleys and nourishing the lowlands. The Mekong, the Red River, these are not just bodies of water. They are living, breathing entities. Their currents are powerful and their depths are mysterious. Their waters can be clear and calm one moment, and muddy and turbulent the next. They carry sediment from the highlands, creating fertile deltas where life can flourish. But they also hold dangers. Unseen currents can pull a creature under, and the murky water conceals predators of all shapes and sizes. Living in this world requires a special set of skills. The smooth-coated otter is a master of the aquatic environment. A sleek and powerful swimmer, it navigates the currents with effortless grace. It is a social and intelligent creature, often hunting in family groups. They work together, herding fish into the shallows where they can be easily caught. Their playful antics might seem carefree, but they are a vital part of their survival strategy. This cooperation allows them to tackle larger prey and defend their territory against rivals. Their lives are intimately tied to the river's rhythm, but threats lurk beneath the surface. The Siamese crocodile, a relic from the age of dinosaurs, is an apex predator in these waters. It is a patient hunter. It can lie submerged for hours, with only its eyes and nostrils breaking the surface. It looks like a floating log, a perfect camouflage in the murky river. Any animal that comes to the water's edge to drink must be wary. With a sudden, explosive burst of power, the crocodile can launch itself from the water, its powerful jaws snapping shut with incredible force. It is a terrifying and efficient killing machine, the undisputed king of the river. The river also provides for creatures that live along its banks. The kingfisher, a jewel of brilliant blue and orange, is a familiar sight. It sits patiently on a branch overhanging the water, its sharp eyes scanning the depths. When it spots a small fish, it dives with astonishing speed and precision, a living arrow hitting its target. It emerges from the water moments later, its prize held firmly in its beak. This delicate balance of life and death, of hunter and hunted, defines the river's world. It is a vibrant, dynamic, and often brutal ecosystem, all flowing to the rhythm of the river's pulse. Where the dense forests thin out, they give way to open grasslands. These are landscapes of vast open spaces, a stark contrast to the claustrophobic confines of the jungle. Here, the sun beats down relentlessly, and the wind blows free. During the dry season, the grass turns to a golden brown, and the land waits patiently for the life-giving rains. This openness offers opportunities, but it also creates new dangers. There are, well, few places to hide. Survival on the grassland's edge depends on speed, stamina, and the safety of the herd. It is a perilous frontier where every creature is exposed. The gaur, a magnificent and powerful wild cattle, is a giant of these grasslands. It is one of the largest land animals in Asia. An adult bull can weigh over a ton, its muscular body a testament to its immense strength. They live in herds, finding safety in numbers. While they graze, several individuals will act as sentinels, their heads raised, constantly scanning the horizon for any sign of danger. Their size is their primary defense, but even these giants are not invincible. A lone gaur, or a young calf, is vulnerable to attack from the predators that roam these open plains. The dhole, or Asiatic wild dog, is one such predator. They are the wolves of Asia. They hunt in large packs, using teamwork and relentless stamina to bring down prey many times their size. They are not as fast as a leopard or as strong as a tiger, but they are incredibly intelligent and coordinated. They communicate with a series of whistles and yaps as they chase their quarry, working together to exhaust it. A gaur herd will form a protective circle around its young when a dhole pack approaches, a tense standoff between two highly organized social groups. The outcome is never certain. This open environment is a stage for dramatic chases and epic confrontations. It is a world of visibility. Every movement is seen. Every action has consequences. The constant tension between the grazers and the hunters shapes the rhythm of life here. The gaur must be ever watchful, and the dholes must be ever patient, waiting for a single moment of weakness. Life on the grassland's edge is a high-stakes game of risk and reward, played out under the vast, unforgiving sky. It is a testament to the fact that even in the most exposed of landscapes, life finds a way to endure. In this world of constant struggle, the drive to reproduce is a powerful force. The survival of every species depends on it. But raising the next generation is perhaps the greatest challenge of all. The young are vulnerable. They are small, inexperienced, and honestly, an easy target for predators. Their parents must dedicate all their energy and resources to protecting and nurturing them through the perilous early stages of life. Every new life is a fragile hope, a tiny flicker of continuity in a world where death is always close. The future of these wild kingdoms rests on their small shoulders. Consider the binturong, also known as the bear cat. This strange and wonderful creature spends most of its life in the trees. The mother gives birth to a small litter of cubs in a tree hollow, a hidden nursery high above the dangers of the forest floor. She is a devoted mother, fiercely protective of her young. She must leave them for short periods to forage for food, a time of great anxiety. The cubs huddle together for warmth and safety, their fate entirely in her hands. She must find enough fruit and small animals to produce milk for them, while also avoiding the many predators of the canopy. Elsewhere, in the reeds of a wetland, a Cirrus crane family stands tall. These are the world's tallest flying birds, and they form lifelong pair bonds. After a carefully synchronized courtship dance, they build a large nest on the ground, a mound of vegetation surrounded by water. Both parents share the duty of incubating the eggs and guarding the nest. When the chicks hatch, they are immediately able to walk and follow their parents. The adults teach them how to find food, roots, insects, and snails, They are fiercely protective, using their great size and powerful beaks to drive away any potential threat. From the tiny binturong cubs hidden in a tree to the lanky crane chicks learning to forage, the story is the same. It is a story of parental devotion and sacrifice. It is a race against time to grow strong enough to face the world alone. Many will not make it. Disease, starvation, or a predator's attack will claim them. But for those that do survive, they carry with them the legacy of their parents and the hope for the future of their kind. They are the next chapter in the epic story of survival in the wilds of Vietnam. As the sun sets over the Vietnamese landscape, it casts long shadows across the mountains and forests. The day's heat gives way to the cool of the night, but the struggle does not end. The world simply transforms. The creatures of the day find shelter, and the creatures of the night begin to stir. A new set of hunters emerges, their senses perfectly attuned to the darkness. The air, once filled with birdsong, now echoes with the calls of owls and the chirping of crickets. The eternal cycle of life, death, and renewal continues, unbroken. This land is a testament to the power of resilience. For millennia, its inhabitants have faced typhoons, droughts, and the constant pressure of predation. They have adapted, evolved, and endured. The Duke langur has learned which leaves are safe to eat. The clouded leopard has perfected the art of the ambush, and the gaur has found strength in unity. Each creature is a masterpiece of evolution, perfectly sculpted by the challenges of its environment. Their ingenuity and adaptability are a source of endless wonder. They are survivors in the truest sense of the word. The balance here is incredibly delicate. Every species, from the largest elephant to the smallest insect, plays a vital role in the health of the ecosystem. The predators keep the herbivore populations in check, preventing them from overgrazing. The herbivores, in turn, shape the vegetation. The scavengers clean up the remains, returning nutrients to the soil. It is a complex and interconnected web of life where the loss of even one thread can have far-reaching consequences. This intricate balance is the result of millions of years of coevolution. Standing here, in the quiet of the fading light, one feels a profound sense of reverence. This is a world that is both beautiful and brutal, a place of immense power and heartbreaking fragility. The story of wild Vietnam is a story of an eternal struggle, a fierce battle for survival that is fought every minute of every day. It is a powerful reminder of the raw, untamed spirit of the natural world, a spirit that continues to endure against all odds. The fight for life goes on as it always has, and as it always will in this extraordinary land.